Human identity is the most fragile thing that we have, and it's often only found in the moments of the truth. These lines have been spoken by Mr. Alain Rudolph. Now, this brings us to an important question, and the question is, if your beliefs and worldview play such an important role in your behavior, where do they come from in the first place? How exactly your identity is formed? And the last is that how can you emphasize new aspects of your identity that serve you and gradually erase the pieces that hinder you? I welcome you all to the session 4. We'll be discussing these answers today. So now first of all, let us discuss the two-step process to change your identity. Let us understand what's the meaning of identity, how it comes from, where it comes from, Identity is emerging out of your own habits. Habits are something which you perform every day. No one is born with the present beliefs, Everything that you know is learned and brought up by your own experiences throughout the life. Whatever you have gone through, maybe it's somewhat good days, some bad days, struggling days, notorious days too, everything. More precisely, if I say, your habits are how you embody your identity. When you are eager to learn each day, you embody the identity of a lifelong learner. That is also known as a polymath. When you make up your bed each day, you embody the identity of an organized person. When you eat healthy each day, you embody the identity of a person following a balanced diet. And that's important. The more you repeat these type of habits, the more you will garnish your identity and even your behavior with that. In fact, the word identity, if I tell you, it's being derived from a Latin word, that is essentials, which also brings us the meaning that is repeatedly. Identity is something which is formed by your habits, and habits are something which is performed daily on the repeated basis, if I tell you, and if you understood this. Whatever your identity is right now, you only believe it because you have a proof of it. Proof like if you go to temple every day, like each day, that means you are a religious person, maybe a girl, boy, or anything else. If you go for a walk every morning, or jogging, or running, and even if it's snowing or even if it's raining, that means you are committed to the fitness. If you are very much into sports, let's say, that means you have evidence that you are eager to be an athlete, to be a runner, or whatever you want to be in the sports field. Each experience in your life, it's important because not only it modifies your mentality, but also your self-image. It's unlikely to be a volleyball player by just watching trick on YouTube or your tab or anything else. The more you practice, the more you will be the better football or volleyball player. The process of building habits such as doing exercise and make up your body. We know it, that the day we'll start exercising, not in a moment, not in a day, our body will get fit. It will require a few days, maybe a month, maybe a week, maybe a year. We change bit by bit, day by day, and habit by habit. We should continuously undergo micro-evolutions of the self, our thinking, our talking way, Because every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. As such, like if I give you an example, the best example is of the evolution of a humans that took place. Presently, we are called as a Homo sapiens, and the upcoming generation will be called as Homo sapiens sapiens. It also required decades for a human from a Dryopithecus to be a Ramapithecus, then Australopithecus, then to Homo habilis, then to Homo erectus, then to Neanderthals, to Cro-Magnon, and the Homo sapiens we are right. Everyone who have not listened this name, it's not important. It's just about how our ancestors were known, how we are known on the scientific, on the biological nomenclature that is being given to us. But the fun fact, not the fun also, I would like to say the scientific fact or the human fact behind is that each stage it brought up new things, either from wearing leaves as clothes to the stitched ones, the new fashioned ones, be a coat, be a blazer, to wide leg pants and all. From eating raw food only to boiled food. From birth to the burial methods in different ways. Every country is having its different method. Some they put the fire on up, some are using the burial methods, and some are different. And even there are more examples to it. Also, the houses, if you have seen, not of course we haven't seen it, but we have thought of it. The scientists have told us that the houses earlier used to live in cages, our ancestors. But now, look, what type of houses we are making. Even those houses are having own swimming pools. Everything, every essential thing that we want in our life. Each time you encourage your employees, you are not only considered as a boss, you are considered as a leader. Each time when you are listening to these lessons which I am telling you, you are not only a listener but also a dedicated person. New identity, it requires new evidence. And that's a fact. It's just a simple 2-step process. First is, decide the type of person you want to be in your life. And the second says, prove it to yourself with the small wins. First, you need to decide who you want to be or what you want to be. What do you want to stand for? How do you wish to become the most person that you want to be? And most importantly, how will you be able to do it? These are big questions, and many people aren't sure what to do. Like some even know it. Like if I say, some have an aim, but they don't know the path. They don't know where and how to begin. What's the process of it? But they know what kind of result they want. Result is fixed, but not the direction, not the path. Ask yourself, who is the type of person that could get the outcome I want? It's an important line. We'll take an example of it. A simple example. Who is the type of a person who could win the volleyball competition? Probably it's someone who is consistent and reliable. Now your focus, it will shift from winning the tournament, which is outcome based, to win a competition by practicing in a consistent and reliable way. That is particularly the identity based, and that is very important in your life. So now I would like to tell you that the concept of the identity based habits is our first introduction to the other key theme in the upcoming sections, that is the feedback loops. Your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your habit. It's just like a two-way street. It can take you anywhere. The formation of all the habits is a feedback loop. But it's important to let your values, your principles, and your identity drive the loop rather than your results. The focus should be on always becoming that type of person, not getting a particular outcome. Just be the best. Become your best. Ultimately, if I say, the real reason habits matter is not because they can get you the better results, although they can do it, but because they can change your beliefs about yourself. How and why? भगवत गीता के अनुसार अगर मैं आपको कहूँ तो मैं आपको ये इंग्लिश में ही बताना चाहूँगी. Elevate yourself by your own self. Never degrade yourself, for the self alone is your friend, and the self alone is your enemy too. So remember it. It is having a deep meaning inside it. With that, I thank you, and I hope that you are getting the results of it. In the next upcoming sessions, we'll be discussing about the feedback loops. As I said, thank you so much. Take care.